New tonight at 10 o'clock, a man now sharing his story with your reporter Sarah Horbakowitz almost a year after his life changed forever following the terror attack on Boulder's Pearl Street Mall.
The suspect accused of attacking him and the group of people he was with is expected to plead guilty to 184 state charges this week. Well, tonight, your reporter in Boulder County, Sarah Horbakowitz, tells us about a day Victor wishes never happened.
As Boulder locals and tourists walk through the Pearl Street Mall, for Ed Victor, it's a reminder of a day that changed his life forever.
And let's say the Boulder courthouse, let's say, can't ever really be a safe space because people can come in from all sides. Enclosed spaces, where are the doors, where are people coming from? But everyone's not going to feel the same way as me because I know what I was like before June 1.
On June 1st, 2025, a man threw Molotov cocktails at 29 people who were marching for the release of Israeli hostages.
Please, someone call the police, please.
At least 10 people were hurt and 1 person died. Many of the marchers were Jewish, including Victor.
If you can, walk me through that day, kind of the beginning of June 1st.
In a way, it was a day like any other, except it was a beautiful June day. I had my red Run for Their Lives t-shirt on. I remember someone pushing a stroller, someone else in a wheelchair. So I was looking away, just introduced myself. And all of a sudden I believe I heard a crash.
Video shows that's when the suspect threw Molotov cocktails. An indictment claims the suspect used a backpack weed sprayer of flammable liquid and made anti-Zionist threats.
I felt heat, I looked, and on the ground is someone on fire. And at that moment, my world became extremely narrow. You're looking around, what do you have? We had flags and banners, small flags. We grabbed the banners, trying to put her out. And I remember it taking too long. Remember my feeling, it's hard to remember that, but it's like, how long does it take to put somebody on fire out? It takes too long.
Some people nearby confronted the suspect. Others rushed to bring water from restaurants across the way. Water. First responders were there within minutes. Victor ran to every ambulance to check in.
Did you ever feel scared in that moment or after?
I should have felt scared, and I never felt scared. I was singly focused. I'm getting the fire out and worried about him. And I let other people worry about other things that were going on. It's like everyone had a job to do that day, and this was my job.
In the days after, the Boulder community filled the courthouse lawn with flowers and messages of hope. Victor spoke at a vigil with the governor.
You do what you can. It was myself, 2, 3 other people doing what we could. The witness needs to tell the story. And we talk about that, I'll say classically, from the Holocaust. By bringing this back, it reminds people this was a horrific, terrorist, violent attack against Jews. It's important for people to remember that this was not okay. We do not want this normalized.
In the weeks following, hundreds of people from across the country came to support the Boulder Jewish community and Run for Their Lives group. The marchers continued until all hostages came home.
Rather than being 30, it was 78, 100 people. What was so amazing was our job was done when the hostages came home. And that was amazing, and we could all celebrate that. And that was just, in a way, brought us back together and gave us an ending to our story.
Victor says he continues to lean on support from that community and other survivors as he looks for new beginnings.
And so I use that event to kind of move me forward to, I'll say, strengthening Jewish identity, the young children together and doing Shabbat Sing. But it wasn't just about the children, it was getting parents together in their own community.
The people of the state of Colorado versus Mohammed Soleiman.
Now, as court proceedings against the suspect continue, Victor is working to move forward, but never forget.
It's not just a chapter, it's a new book that you're creating. When June 1 happened, it was a new book. And so now I've been creating the chapters now. What book do you want to write for yourself?
Sarah's with us tonight to talk a little more about this. You spent a lot of time speaking with those impacted by this.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a tough story for the last year, and talking to a lot of these people, allowing them to share their story, I think is such an important part of this. And he mentioned a little bit of that there, but it's part of why we're going to stay on top of this as well.
Yeah, we know that suspect will be in court on Thursday. We know you will be there
Yes.
to cover that, and we'll have the latest for us then.
Yes.
Thanks, Sarah.